little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here, and I have the rare opportunity to be home alone again. So I figured, why not film? I have been meaning to update you guys on the doctor's appointment, and I am so sorry that it didn't happen. I low-key kind of forgot, and every time I remembered, I was either in the car with Luis or I was just doing something in the moment and I couldn't whip out my phone and film. So since I have the opportunity now, since I'm home alone, I will explain to you guys what had happened. So what had happened was when I ended up going to the doctor, and I think I explained this in my last video, which will be in the description below. I ended up having 2 swollen ears that came with the sickness, and it sucked. The right one was worse than the left one. Don't know why, that's just how it worked. So basically what was happening was my nasal fluid, instead of draining down into my throat, was draining back into my ears. It hurt a lot. It felt like water was like just completely clogging it. It felt like as if someone was just shoving cotton balls into my ears. So they gave me antibiotics, which I had to pick up the next day. And it worked. After I took all the pills, it worked. However, there was a side effect to the medication. I can hear perfectly now, which is awesome. Apparently there's still a little bit of swelling, but it's obviously not as bad because I can actually hear now. But a small side effect that came with the medication, when you take amoxicillin, something that I guess the doctors don't tell you unless you have a nurse for a mother, is that you could get a yeast infection. And for those of you that don't know what a yeast infection is, it's a disgusting discharge in your private areas, and it's itchy, it's smelly, it does not feel good. And I had that, and it sucked. And I wasn't able to do anything about it literally until my next doctor's appointment, which was that following week. Thankfully, I had only been dealing with the itching for about a day at that point. When I received my medication for the yeast infection, and apparently I had a UTI as well, I got my medication for that, and the yeast infection had 2 little pink pills. You had to take them 72 hours apart, and then the UTI pills, they look like little bumblebees. They're so cute. You have to take those every 12 hours. And my last one tomorrow, and later on tonight at midnight. And because of how many antibiotics I was taking, I was given probiotics to kind of balance everything out. So that's pretty much what had happened after the doctor's appointment. Literally all of that just because of a cold that I got from hubby. Because of all this, we made a promise, like officially, that if one of us is sick, the other one sleeps on the couch so we don't catch the sickness. Which kind of sucks because I hate sleeping alone. I prefer sleeping with him. We've slept together while sick before, but it had never been that severe. This was like the most severe case of a cold that he and I had ever had. I was surprised I didn't catch COVID when he caught COVID, but I also slept in a separate room. So before my mom turned that room into an office, it was my old bedroom, and I slept in there while Luis had COVID. And the second that the 5th day hit, I had him, take the test, and it came out negative. I ran back into the room and I was like, yay, cuddle time again. Because I hadn't hugged him, kissed him, cuddled him in like fucking 5 days, and I was like, this is unacceptable. So anyways, that's just a quick update. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe, and I love you guys. And like I said, if you hadn't seen the first video, please check that out in the description box below. Thank you.